What up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Wicked After Dark, where we talk about all things Halloween. My name's Anthony. With me tonight, we got Ashley and Jess.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
And that's the end of Jessica's conversation.
That's correct.
The man behind the cam, Andy. And his sidekick, Jim Brony.
I had a new name every week.
I got to come up with something for you.
Wow.
Jim?
This week, guys, I probably won't even talk that much because I'm a little under the weather. I had to do like 3 different things in order to get up here today. I got a hot tea, cough drops, and regular warm water.
Lukewarm?
Yeah. Thank you.
We
So-
should add
What a trooper.
You know, the little...
Yesterday, we were supposed to shoot yesterday, but
I canceled.
my nephew got some severe shots, and then my voice was gone.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh,
It
perfect.
was a nice day. It was very
It was
quiet.
the first time I take him to the doctor by myself because I'm like, I got it.
It's like,
I know how to do this shit. Psych, he had to get 3 shots. He had to get fluoride on his teeth. I thought this was the regular
Oh,
doctor's
no,
office.
it's never fun, bro.
That's it.
and cried.
Yeah,
Sure.
I cried really bad. I mean, I don't blame him. I hate
I would have
shots.
cried
I mean,
too.
you cried.
Oh, yeah, I cried with him.
Did you? What the doctor tell you? Like, Mom, it's okay, Mom.
It's always the nurse, you know.
Mom, don't
The
be a
doctor don't
fucking
do
weenie.
shit.
Yeah.
What are you showing your son right now?
That you're a bitch. No, he did good. He's a big boy.
You know-
so.
Real big.
99 percentile right there. Ask me how my back feels.
I sat in one time with Emma, and I wanted to hurt the nurses.
for doing their job.
Well, not just that. Just I feel like they do it. I get that they do it every day, and they probably give
Just a job.
hundreds, if not thousands, right? But it's not. It's just a shot. But that's my kid. You know what I mean? And the way they do it, they just like so nonchalant. They're just like,
See, okay, I can't get mad at my nurse.
Done.
She's so nice with him. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. My headphones sound muffled on my end.
no,
That's
you
weird.
kind of do
Yeah,
kind of
same.
sound kind of a little bit.
Oh, okay. Anyway, his nurse is so nice. Like,
Well, you
It's
got
the
talking
s-
to them.
like, is it good now?
Sorta.
Is the mic facing the right way?
It's the same. Yeah.
Nope.
No.
It's not.
Yeah, it
You can
is.
see the logo?
I don't think it matters.
It does.
Sorry, give me a
Sorry, guys, we gotta do our tech guy's job real quick. Give me a second,
the
everybody.
producers didn't set up the mics right.
What the hell?
It's always the tech guys.
Same with mine. It's backwards.
Because you guys got the wrong mics.
Oh, whose
Hello?
fault is that?
Oh
Yours.
wait, there you go.
Yours.
Does that sound better?
Yeah, that sounds better.
Wait, how you
Back
do
to
this?
back to this
Take it out and turn it
program.
around.
His nurse is really nice. She's since birth, same doctor, same nurse, and she always like, okay, hold him nice. You know, we're gonna go alcohol, dry the alcohol so it doesn't sting him. Ready, 1, 2, okay, quick on. Like she's really nice. She doesn't like, wham bam, thank you, ma'am. You know.
Nah, I can't stand
But
it.
she massages his legs after too.
I actually
nice.
also I got in a fight with Emma's doctor because she tried to tell me how to parent, and I asked her straight up. I said, "Ma'am, do you have any kids?" No. I left
What do you mean she's
I
trying to
left.
tell you how to parent?
because she was telling me that I can't allow,
TV.
you know, a certain amount of TV time. And at the time, my daughter was literally throwing fits to the point of vomiting.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I got to be able to get around. You know what I mean? I got to be able to take her on a. Of course, at this time, we were living in the boondocks of Yucaipa.
Yeah.
So
Right.
everything was a minimum of 30 to 40 minutes
Right.
minimum.
Yep.
So, and I would have to plan out like, shit, how are we going to do this?
Nap time. Does she eat?
You
Fall
know,
asleep in the
yeah.
car seat. Take the
So
iPad.
she tried to tell me like, oh, no, that's not good. And I said, well, ma'am, do you have any children of your own? I understand you work with children, but you get to see them for 20 seconds and say, good luck.
Right.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I don't have any. I said, yeah, I'm out of here. I walked out. I walked out. And since then, I've never went back to the doctor. My daughter's 9 now.
Damn.
Like you don't go, but she goes. You don't go.
First of all,
My doctor goes regular. My daughter and son
yeah,
go
you made
regularly.
it sound like
Yeah,
she's
no.
on.
No. We're really on top of their health. They're very fortunate where they
you
get to see
know,
the same doctor
yeah.
since birth as well. So
The thing too is when I first had, got pregnant, I was like, you know what? You say XYZ, you're not gonna do this, you're not gonna do that, you're gonna do this, and then you have your kid.
yeah.
And every kid's different. Everyone's different. You parent different, but at the end of the day, you need to do what you're gonna survive.
you know what?
Uh,
That's it.
You know?
Being a parent is kind of like boxing. Like Mike Tyson used to say, everybody has a plan until you get punched in the face.
That's right.
Exactly. I mean, what do you
Same
know?
thing
You've
with
only had
parenting.
4.
No, nothing. I mean, nothing.
He was never there.
Yeah. According
yeah.
to Ask My Wife. Useless.
You're the breadwinner.
But I mean, don't get me wrong. I
Wrong
feel that
kind
way
of bread.
now. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I get to do all the working and this stuff while my wife gets to raise our children.
You know what, though? In
That's why they're
defense of your
dickheads.
doctor,
Just kidding.
in defense of your doctor, and as a father of 4, I can gladly and honestly say I've told Anthony this before, and I might have told Ashley this before. I can offer you 0 advice in raising your children because the times have changed.
Right.
Raising you guys in a time that you guys were born is completely different than the era we're in.
You know
now.
what?
Yeah.
I like this topic, but I think we've talked about it before. The era of Ashley's kids being raised as their internet babies.
Yeah.
Because everything's so internet based now, TikTok trendy. Well, this parents do. And I heard there's like TikTok moms
Yeah.
that are famous because
Mom
they're
talk.
they're sitting there talking about how little Johnny told her to go fuck herself and like, oh, it's okay
It's
though,
more
little
like
bunny. You know what I
Mom
mean?
talk is more like day in the life as a full-time mom.
Yeah,
you know?
okay, exactly.
So like
She's getting
your
paid millions of
schedule-
dollars
yeah,
to
it's
do that.
entertaining, especially when
There.
There was just a
Now she-
tragedy involving a TikTok mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't
so
talk
maybe she
about it,
shouldn't
makes
be
me
on there
sad.
anyway.
No. Actually,
You know
Someone
what though?
drowned.
Anybody that's a
You know
parent
what?
though.
It was the dad's fault. I'm
No.
just gonna
I'm
say
sure
it.
it was.
I'm just gonna say it.
If he was breathing, that was his fault for sure.
It's still under investigation,
dad.
guys.
You know,
He kicked on the pool or
anytime
something.
anything like that is
While the
super
mom was gone
unfortunate,
and he
but-
was supposed to be watching them.
Oh, there you go. His dad's
It's
fault.
tragic
Dude.
situation.
Yeah,
tragic.
that's just sad. You know what's crazy? Ashley was like, I think something happened to her son. And I was like, how do you know? Like,
Because she posts every day. Doesn't matter what it is. He's 3. She just had a new
That's
baby.
rough,
baby.
bro.
She has a 1-month-old baby. Okay. And there's videos where they have a net over the pool, but not a gate. You know, those like fish nets over the
Yeah, but
pool.
those are worse. They'll make you
I don't
drown.
know. I don't want to talk about it. And that's,
Yeah,
you
let's
know,
not talk about
But yeah, tragic.
Just tragic, dude. You never want to.
Nobody wants to lose a
There's
kid.
there's no good way of
Awful.
talking
And
about
let me
that.
tell you
or-
this: ever since I've had Ryder, I am the biggest weenie.
I don't think
I'm
it's
the
Winnie. You're
biggest
just
softie
more
now.
emotional.
Like I'm anything on TikTok, I'm gonna cry. If it has to do with any kind of kid, I'm crying. Old people, I'm crying. Especially babies, I'm bawling
no,
my eyes
I'm
out.
the same way, bro.
And I'm just like full on tears, bro. That night that they announced this kid died. It's even worse is that they didn't even come out and say it. She's so famous. People are calling the hospital. They're looking up the baby's name to see like
so she
That's
never
what
actually
she
announced
never
it?
announced it. The
media did.
The media did because people were so fucking
she can't even mourn in private.
Sad.
When you live in the public, you can't mourn in
right,
private.
Yeah.
right. But sad situation.
No,
Awful.
last thing because we can get off this topic of parenting. Anybody
it
that's
is
a parent,
scary.
kudos to you. Everybody y'all know how hard it is, but I agree with that emotional state because I'm not gonna lie. There was a time in my life where
You're a
nothing could
mean
make me cry.
motherfucker.
Nothing can make me cry, and I felt like I was the toughest SOB that walked the block. You know,
No, it's Andrew.
when I had my daughter, fuck, dude, I can't even watch those coming home videos. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those
just-
soldier ones.
There's times when I'll go to Disneyland with my kids. I shit you not.
You start
And
to want to cry,
bro. I'll sit there because I'm just watching them,
Yeah,
you know, and I'm like, man,
like they're like
taking in the moment, you know what I mean? Taking in the moment, and it kind of puts that little thought in the back of my head that Mickey's fucking me to
Right.
sleep for that moment,
Right.
just to see their reaction, right? When
All
they're
right, it's worth
The
it.
30
It's
Right.
second.
worth it.
And
reaction.
how does this all relate to Halloween? Well, Oogie
Well-
Boogie Bash tickets are about to drop. So
that's
let's get
right.
ready,
That's
guys.
what we're getting to, guys. Oogie Boogie Bash 2025.
No,
About
because
to
what's the
drop.
scariest thing is being a fucking parent. That's
yeah,
what it is.
100%.
Oh yeah. Get ready.
100%,
Get
bro.
your favorite Halloween
What
costume
scares me the
ready.
most is caring for somebody like that. Realize that.
What
You
do
know
you
what I mean? Like,
when you're no
you
longer the most
love
important.
something
Oh.
so much that
Oh,
nothing
yeah.
else matters in
Yeah.
this world. You know what I
I
mean?
think that's the scary part.
That's
is
the
that you're
scariest shit
opening
to me.
yourself up to loving something so
Yes.
much, that you're opening up
Yes.
yourself as well as it could be your biggest heartbreak.
Yep.
You know,
Of course.
because
Detrimental to life.
100%. Because if something
So-
were to happen to my kid, just put me in the casket.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Put me in the asylum.
God forbid.
Admit me, God forbid, but admit me to the fucking loony bin because I'm not surviving it.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
know?
Yeah.
Mm.
So, Anyways, Oogie Boogie Bash. Let's get to that shit, guys. Jesus Christ.
Random ass tangent.
Sorry, guys. We promise we're gonna get better here.
Oh my god, way to
We're
downer
like,
the first
wow,
10
we
minutes.
don't want to listen to this
Literally,
bullshit.
Jesus.
Trigger warning.
I ain't a parent anyways. Click. Let me turn this shit off.
I know.
If you're not
you were
though,
thinking
Oogie
about
Boogie Bash Disney is coming back. I think. Can I get something for that? I don't know. I
Oogie
mean, come
Boogie
on, man.
Bash coming back.
Hey, I need some recognition today, bro. I got every word that comes out of my mouth today is a struggle. Okay. I think it comes back August, right, Jess?
Yeah, starts in
Tickets.
August.
August,
Oh.
like mid
Tickets
August.
going supposedly supposed to go so in June.
Who's going? Who's going? Raise your hand at home. 1, 2.
Maybe if I get approved for a credit card.
Shut the hell up.
Oogie Boogie. Let me tell you something about Oogie Boogie Bash, though. I did enjoy last year. I enjoyed the characters. I enjoyed the trick or treat trails, but I just feel like it's not long enough.
What do you mean?
I feel like
The
we're always
event
in a
itself?
rush.
Yeah, like the event,
Yeah.
you know, because
I feel
not
like they
enough
should
darkness.
make it
Should be
till
longer.
after hours, like
dude,
1
it's like
a.m.
100 and fuck 60
$30
bucks or $30 a head. You know,
It's very short.
I
Way
feel like
too
it should
short.
start a little later.
No,
No,
it
go
should
later.
last longer.
Right, that's what I'm saying though.
Go to
It
midnight,
starts, like,
bro.
at
Go to
5.
midnight. You know what I mean?
There's not enough
Instead of-
darkness. You need darkness for Halloween vibes. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's like it starts with daylight.
And don't tell me them kids ain't hyper enough to make it through the night. Them motherfuckers are running around. Them lines are packed, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know my
So,
kid's up late. Ask
yeah.
my downstairs neighbor. She
I
probably
think that
fucking
would-
hates us.
That would probably be my only.
Crazy part is all that candy they give out is sponsored
Yeah.
by Mars.
Yep.
Crazy.
That
And
is
they're so
good
selfish
shit.
with it, huh?
And
Sometimes
yeah,
if you're not even giving you the good shit, I'm like,
thanks for the carrots.
Fool, you can
I
have all the
know.
carrots, fool.
I don't want a fucking Babe's Ruth bar, okay?
But I mean, Oogie
A
Boogie
Heath
though.
bar.
I like baby Ruth bars. They're good. You like the peanuts.
I feel
Can't
like
eat 'em
Disney
anymore.
though can feel that impact of not performing
yeah.
because like the Star Wars night that just happened, they sold tickets up to the fucking day of that event.
Too expensive,
I
not
feel
long
like that
enough.
event never sells out no more.
And that was
A
not long
lot of
enough
them
either.
didn't, bro. Sweetheart Night, same thing. They struggled with ticket sales on that, you know, because again, you're paying a premium, and you get a
Three
couple hours,
decorations and no decoration.
you know, and to sit in front of a mirror and go like this. Yeah, no, I'm good, bro. I'm good. You know what I mean?
For those listening on Spotify, we're
Yeah.
getting a kiss emotion.
Yeah, bro. And y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? But Oogie Boogie, at least you get the full. They're immersed there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lighting, sound.
I feel like there's not enough like
Trails.
static displays or
Food,
you know.
drinks.
Yeah,
This year's going to be more
Parade.
sentimental when you hear Kid
Mr.
Page
Oogie.
over there.
I know.
Yeah.
That was tragic, bro. Rest in peace. But anyway, yeah, we'll be going to Oogie Boogie, I'm sure.
I'm sure we'll figure out a way to
Unfortunately,
get
we'll
there.
figure out a way.
I don't know.
bear-
I was thinking about
to
like what we're
bear
going to
ourselves
dress
in bigger
Ryder
debt.
as this year. I don't know.
We
What's
should do
Ryder. I don't know what costume to put him in.
a big one.
Relax.
damn it, Buzz Lightyear.
Well, he was Woody last year. So,
So Buzz Lightyear this year.
No, it should be
Maybe.
Monsters Inc. That was his birthday party.
he's growing out of that already.
Well, not that one, but just do another one. Like he doesn't have to be Sully.
He's going to be Mike Wazowski.
No, could be what's the other one?
Randall?
There you go.
Hell no.
Be the bad guy, man.
Fuck Randall.
Damn.
You should dress him as Darth Maul.
That'd be
We're not the
sick.
Star Wars
Badass.
household.
Oh yeah, well I am. Somehow,
should be Oogie
somehow you
Boogie.
didn't get it. I don't know if everybody else got it.
Not a fan.
And Ethan could be
I'm
Jack
pretty
again.
sure Ethan, my son, is gonna be Jack
He's gonna buy
for
another
the
costume.
3-peat,
If you're trying to buy
dog.
it- I bought it the first year.
Damn.
Anthony bought it the second year. You're going to have to buy it the
If he comes to me like, "I want to be Jack," I'm like, "Hey, dog, hey, we'll check it out, fool." I like Jack too,
No.
but fuck, fool. And you know my son.
You should make him be
Spider-Man.
like skeleton Mickey
It
or
was-
something.
That's cute.
We'll see.
That is cute.
He's gonna hit. I already know, dude. He's gonna hit Spirit. He's gonna see like, I want Jack.
Don't take him in that direction.
I know, but that's when you go into the kids. That's the first thing you see
Mm-hmm.
is the
You
night
know
before
why? 'Cause
Christmas.
they sell a lot of them.
Yeah. Anyway, Oogie Boogie Bash coming
coming
up.
your
Pretty
way.
exciting.
Get ready.
I feel like Halloween's approaching quick, guys, because like I always say, 4th of July, the 5th, Halloween.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm seeing some Code Orange videos already on TikTok.
Yeah.
What? Where?
Michael's is already dropping.
No way.
Yeah.
I was at Ross today and I was like, maybe I can find something through here. Hell no, everything's the 4th of July, fool.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Ross
that's
is on
Ross.
A schedule.
Yeah.
June, you'll start seeing it.
which is only
A couple
2
weeks
weeks away,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm excited for.
I'm not.
But-
This has been a very quick passing of this year. so
This
far.
year has been a rough one.
Dude, I
I'm
feel
still on
like
Christmas.
this year in general is
I'm still
gone.
paying for Christmas.
Yeah.
You know,
For real.
I gotta start thinking about next Christmas.
Literally, we're only 6 months away if you think about it.
This
don't want
Christmas,
it.
I'm going to a cabin and locking myself in. No,
my
no.
son
I'm just gonna turn off the power here and lock myself in and act like we're not home.
was
Right.
brought up Santa Claus and his elves today, and I was like,
What the hell?
well, you better get up out of here with that shit. Oh, because we seen a food trailer, like a big one. It was a barbecue one down by Ross, and I was like, oh, there's a trailer, and like Santa Claus, and this is.
What the
I looked up, I was like, you better shut your ass up with that. Well, Santa Claus busy still. He got at least another 6 months. Shit.
This was
He's
like,
still
I said,
recovering.
is your elf in your room? No, then it ain't time, dog. Homie's still in the, at the North Pole.
Ethan is a character.
Oh, that kid
We're
is
playing
fucking
downstairs. I forgot to tell you off the camera, but whatever.
But here we are. Let's hear it in
I
public.
mean, let's just put you on blast.
great.
Why was this kid telling me he was saying something along the lines like, "Yo, mom is," and I said, "What?"
You saying no mommies?
No, yo mama.
No,
no.
he was trying to say, "No, mom is,"
Oh,
and I was
shit.
just like, "What are you trying to
And he
say?"
said, yo.
And he was trying to say, he was saying no, but he was saying, "Yo, mom is," and I was like, "Where'd you get that from?" My daddy says it. Oh, okay.
Got it.
It was the funniest thing
I,
ever.
I still think going back with Ethan, I don't know, we got off on kid topic again, but he used to say something because he used to be into Toy Story too. And you know how Buzz Lightyear's famous line is what? To infinity and beyond. He would say to infinity and your mom
Yeah.
for years, for like the first year. It was hilarious.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
He's special.
Character, that's
He's
for
mean,
Sure.
that's for sure.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
he's like his daddy.
He's funny, but he's mean.
Yeah.
He's
Character
a mean
and a half.
fucker.
Oh my God.
Anyways, moving along.
Wicked Fest, August 23rd. We never even brought that up.
Oh, yeah.
17 minutes in, haven't even talked about Wicked Fest. You guys are
What happens
fired.
we don't have a list?
That's right. Wicked Fest 2025 is coming right up your alley, guys.
August
Coming in hot.
23rd
Coming in
at
hot.
the YPAC Center located in Ucata, California.
Eight.
That is coming quick.
Yeah.
And the heat that we've been having is making me.
Clench
Think
your
of it.
butt cheeks.
Yeah.
You just gotta stand out there for a little while and be like, all right.
Yeah.
I'm already acclimating to the weather. Pretty nice.
I just tell myself it's not bad.
Yeah, well, good
Gotta
thing you lie to
survive.
yourself.
This girl, I'm just talking to myself, you know.
It's not bad. It's fine. You're fine. Everything's fine. You know what sucks though? I don't have AC vents in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Poor boy.
Oof.
We'll survive.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, August 23rd, we're sending out them sponsorship emails, guys.
And if anybody's interested in sponsorship,
Let us
hit
know.
us up. We've had a few people hit us up.
Hit our
Thank you.
line.
A few?
Yep.
Quite a bit. Yeah.
Thankfully.
Love the support, man.
Thanks for the support.
Guys,
Looking
we
forward
had
to
a
working with
podcast
everybody.
idea for this week, but we pushed it out hopefully for next week. 'Cause
So this
just
is last
everyone's
minute?
back busy.
On location.
Everybody's gonna be like, wow, yeah, we can tell.
Just
People will enjoy this.
And then my
People
voice
enjoy
is
it.
actually really fucked up. So,
Yeah, so
it's
we had to
hurt-
push it
hurts.
out.
Yeah, he's
He wouldn't be able to give his best effort.
yeah.
But yeah, Wicked Fest, guys, August 23rd.
Oh my God, are you gonna be able to show up?
August 23rd. It's like I said, and I say it every week, and I'm gonna say it till it's here. It's chalking up to be real nice, man. You know what I mean? Vendors, food. You know what I mean? God, just the vibe. We're hoping to pull off
DJ
the Halloween
Fast
vibe this year a little bit more as we've, that's the overall goal is
Yeah.
give you the Halloween towny vibe.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we got some big things working. You know what I mean? I'm hoping that we can actually execute with, the city, and hopefully they let us put some decor down in the center aisles and stuff. That'd be pretty sick. But
Yeah, so come out and shop till you drop.
it's up to you, drop, baby.
Bring
It's
your
up to you,
mama,
drop.
bring your daddy, bring your bald-headed
Bring
granny.
your cousins, their cousins.
Bring them all. Bring them all. Come enjoy
Damn.
some food, some drinks, some
But
shopping.
most importantly, don't forget your wallet. I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah,
Bring
that
that
one.
dough.
Don't
Just
forget.
support. You know what I mean? Just always come out and support, man.
Support these small vendors that do this. You know what I mean? It's a hard thing.
It's
to
a hard
do.
time.
Yeah. it
August is looking to be very busy
Yes.
for events. So you Halloween lovers, it's coming.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna have something to do almost every weekend.
Pretty much, yeah.
Every weekend.
Every weekend, leading into Horror Nights,
August
Not
through
Scary
first
Farm.
week of September.
Actually, auditions are open for that. So if you want to go do your best zombie impression and see if you can make it,
We're at Knott's.
both.
Both.
Let's go.
Oh, thank
Boom.
you. I
I'm down.
get secondhand
Do it.
embarrassment. I couldn't do it myself.
Rawr.
I swear. I was like,
Yeah, both are going on, dude.
it's like,
It's like,
right
it's like being
earlier.
an actor, dude. What do
I
you
go
mean?
to Chick-fil-A and she says, "Okay, thank you. Like, enjoy." And I was like, "You too." And I
Like,
was ready
enjoy
about
what?
to just drive my car into the fucking walks. How embarrassing!
Enjoy work.
How embarrassing! You know, she was like, "This stupid bitch." Like,
People say
She
that.
was
to
like,
me all
"That's
the
an
time.
automated
They
response."
didn't say
Yeah.
my pleasure.
the one who took my payment, not the
Oh.
one who gave my food. She's like, "Enjoy," and it's you too. And I was like, "You fucking idiot."
Dude,
Or when they said, "Enjoy your meal," and you said, "You too," and they were working, and
when
it's
I
like,
used to eat
fuck.
Canes,
You
those
ate that?
people used
Ew.
to crack me up, dude.
Oh yeah.
When they would get on, dude, on the
Got love for Anthony?
no,
No,
bro.
they're like, "When I want a chicken dinner."
Yeah,
or
what can I help you with? Like, dude, remember that
No,
old
chicken
man?
so good makes you want to
slap your mama.
Bro, I've heard of some good ones, dude.
Yeah.
The best one was the old man on TikTok when he was like, click clackety fuck, this is what the fuck I want.
You know what? Cane's is cool, but I don't like it.
You're a fucking hater.
It's just slimy to me.
What?
Bro, you used to eat it.
She used to
Not
be
all the time.
all
Bro,
about
when-
Canes, y'all.
Ash, when we went
Gabe
to,
was all about Cane's. I
when
was
we
just like,
went to
ugh.
Arizona, fool, you gave Jessica shit because you were like, you
Arizona.
always get diarrhea because Jessica can't have
Oh.
the sauce from Cane's.
No, she can't eat the chicken because it's dipped in buttermilk.
Yes,
okay,
thank
and
you.
she's lactose.
Yes, thank you.
That shit
Her
is
toes
cooked
be
off.
like this.
There ain't
if
no
she eats
lactose
shit.
in that
She's
shit.
like throwing gang
Yes,
signs
there
with her
is.
toes if she
Jessica's
eats
like,
it.
Fuck
Anthony,
no.
we
She's
gotta
deep
pull
fried.
over.
Hey, she's on the
That's
toilet
mental.
hugging her stomach if she eats.
What
It's
are
the
you
sauce.
There was
But-
one time we ate it, our very first time eating it. We're driving home from like City of Industry, and we still
Oh
lived
my
in
god, I remember
far. And I told Anthony, we make it to Ontario, and I was like, Anthony, you need to
that.
get off the freeway.
No, we're already in Redlands.
Wherever we were, I was just like, I'm not gonna make it.
And he said
There's
no.
something
Did you eat the
wrong.
sauce?
Yes.
What's the sauce?
It's both, Dad.
No,
I
it's
already
not.
checked. How are you gonna tell me?
It's fucking fried.
It doesn't
Nothing
matter.
survives that shit.
Oh my God, you're
Well, it
dumb.
hurt your stomach so bad, she'd be on the toilet reminiscing about the good days.
Bro, I'm over here praying to Jesus on the
Jessica's
toilet, y'all.
annoying, bro.
She
You gotta
said,
eat it
God,
with the
I
Chick-fil-A
swear I
sauce.
won't eat it again if you just get me through this.
Yeah.
And I haven't, so screw that place.
Hey, make sure we sitting on the toilet naked. That's all.
I don't really like their sauce.
Nah, it's
You
not
ever
that
have
bad.
such a bad stomach ache? You're like, I need to take my shirt
Bro,
off.
I used to have stomach issues.
You're holding on to the bottom of your ankles, like, please.
We have just lost control of this shit.
Oh yeah, we're spiraling, guys. Sorry.
See, they like to talk
How
about
do we
me.
go
They're
from
worse.
Wicked Fest to that?
Taking a shit.
Jesus.
Because there's times too where I sit on the toilet cracking up because I'm just like, oh my God, I'm not gonna survive this.
My stomach hurts so bad.
Oh man.
She'd be like, I think I'm bleeding.
No.
Anyway, yeah.
This is supposed to be a Halloween pod, bro. What the fuck?
We're talking about our horror stories.
You know what? I watch some podcasts now, and it's never about what the fuck the name of their podcast is. So
Sorry.
whatever.
Oh man.
Oh my God. Anyways, yes, I'm lactose, guys.
Anyways,
no, I don't carry
I don't know
lactose
about
pills.
Jess. You know what? Jess is lactose.
Andrew.
Ashley be on the toilet hurling her ankles. You know what I mean? And Wicked Fest is August 23rd.
That's
Yes.
right.
You know what I mean? Come on out, 1 to 9. Vendors, food, entertainment. Gonna be
Photo op.
legit,
You ever seen
baby.
them white chicks?
Gonna be
Giveaways.
legit.
Where she's like, move, bitch. That's Jessica.
Jesus
When she needs to get
Christ.
to the toilet. She don't cuss, but she'll cuss when she got to use the toilet.
Why only me? Andrew's the same way, but he eats.
He don't
cheese
care.
and- He don't care. He
Andrew
eats
has
crap
the
in
best
public.
story
Oh.
in Florida when we had to
Yeah, let's
cancel
talk
our
about
fucking
it.
Uber.
Didn't we tell that before?
Yeah, we told it.
Oh
you know.
my
Yeah.
God, that shit was
No.
He's
hilarious.
just like, I
The
gotta
Uber
go
was
now.
there.
Yeah, Uber was there, and
I
Andrew
had to tell
turned
this fool to leave.
Yeah, because Andrew turned around and went to the restroom.
You should have just said, see there, dog.
I know,
He
right?
was underage, so I think, or he was
He was
freshly
18.
18, whatever.
Something.
This
like
was
that.
during COVID
That's,
too.
that's an adult then. Bye, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Peace
It
out.
was just so funny that because
See
he
you back in
walked
the
away
room.
from us. He was like, cancel Uber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but he was
He was
flashback.
stepping.
And you know what he?
Flashback 30
but
minutes
what,
before.
What did he do like Garen Deli's though?
Oh man.
That's the gift for ordering a chocolate shake with regular milk.
He even took the lid off and slurped the bottom of the fucking cup like he never tried something that good before.
Yeah, no shit.
It was so
I
funny.
even told him,
Man.
you're getting that, Andrew? Like, we still have to go.
As much as
back
he
to the
enjoyed it,
hotel.
came out just as explosive.
just as fast.
If
As
you
fast
ever
as
want
he
to
took
know
it down?
where the best restrooms are in Disney, ask Jess or Andy. They'll know the spots, guys.
If you want to know a real good one, message me on Instagram. I'll let you know my secret, but don't tell nobody, all right? God damn it. It's the
Oh
best. You're
my.
private. I'm not even going to say anything. I don't want you to guess.
I've had yeah, we're done on my life. Come on, man. Let's go. Moving on.
Back on track.
Next event though. What is our very next event coming up?
Oh.
June
Go ahead. Friday the 13th.
June 13th, we will be back at Villains Brewery.
How apropos. My anniversary.
Is this a Saturday?
It's a Friday.
It's a Friday show, guys. It's usually Tuesday shows, and it's
It said
fucking
Friday
packed.
the 13th.
But it is said Friday the
You're right.
13th.
My bad. I apologize.
Er.
Get your daddy. Anyway, Friday the 13th, we'll be there for extended hours. It's
From
actually
5 to 12. Midnight, baby.
Five
I'll have
to
to come by
midnight.
after dinner, maybe.
I don't.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Are you gonna
real.
bring me dinner?
One time Andrew was
Bring
in
my
Anaheim
leftovers
when we were
from
at one of those,
Morton's.
and that fool
Wow.
didn't come visit us. He was down the street.
Who?
Andy.
Andy fucking hates us. I don't
First
know.
of all, it's Andy, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry because you
It's
know.
Andy, dude. He's like a part of the family, but he's not at the same time.
Hey.
You know what I mean? He's in his own fucking.
Andy is kind of like, come on. Do you want to hang out today? No, fuck me
Like,
then.
he's-
Okay. No, okay. You want
You
to
wanna
come
go
to the movies
Yeah,
with
I
us?
was just gonna say
No, all
that.
right. Well, fucking.
You
I'm
want-
never inviting
hey,
you
no,
again.
you know what I think
Hey,
is
but
now?
don't invite him.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Or you know what I
those
think right now?
fucked up.
Yeah, it'll turn into
We're gonna go to
Anthony.
Applebee's.
I
I'm not gonna. No,
And then
thanks,
it's funny
guys.
as he won't go, and my mom will show up, and we start talking shit. You guys are always talking about your brother. You talking about me. Wait. Oh my god.
Can't even
he's
have
the
a nice
baby.
dinner.
Nope. Hey, we can't hear you, dog.
Yeah, no,
You
no,
can't
no,
be
you're right.
loud. They're gonna hear your voices.
Y'all know who the mean ones are now, all right?
Jesus
That's them.
kidding.
Christ,
You're gonna
bro.
fucking give up your identity, dog.
Wow.
You don't have your mask on.
Oh my god.
No.
Now
First
you
of
guys
all-
know why Andy doesn't have a mic.
First of all,
Because they're bullies.
there's multiple group
Oh,
chats that people don't know
shit.
about. There's a group chat.
Oh, he said
Me,
that's right.
Jess, and Dad have a group chat.
Yeah.
Anthony's not in that.
Why not? As a matter of fact, I just found about that
You
today.
don't want because you don't want to be in that. If that group chat's getting something in it, then shit's hitting the fan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I'm not allowed to be a part of
Fuck
that.
No,
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 because
because
we
you're
don't want
wor-
your
you
two
make
cents.
things worse.
Yeah, you make it stress out more. You know.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what
There's
you're saying
multiple,
is that
there's
I'm
multiple.
nuclear.
Very.
Yes.
Hey fool, if
You're
you're,
the red
like, hey
button.
fool, if we can't put a fucking flame to your shit, because it would ignite too quick. You know. So it's kind of like we kind of try to de-escalate whatever's going on before gets if you hear about
You know,
it.
wow.
If-
Okay.
And then Andy, yeah, you're in the WAD group chat, and then
That's it.
that's
No,
it.
the other one is with all four of us, and then we
Shitheads?
have our own other one.
Yeah, because there's events you don't even go to. Why you want to be a part of that combo for? The
Yeah.
fuck? The fuck? Random. Anyway, keeping up with the
The
Wicked fam.
weirdos. The weirdos.
Keeping up with the Wicked
No
fam. That should be the
shit.
name of this podcast. But people find it entertaining, so whatever. Say what you want.
I think it's time for my segment of the night,
Okay.
but I'm gonna change the name.
Okay. You changed it last week too, because you didn't even
I'm
say
gonna
it
name
right.
it Scary Artifact.
Oh my god.
That's cool. Do it.
Spooky dooky artifact.
Well, the normal name of the segment is what?
Haunted
Haunted
Places.
places or
Places.
scary places.
No, it's called Haunted
But
Places.
today's gonna be spooky artifacts.
God damn, that shit went long. It's kind of.
spooky.
Change of the
So as you guys saw last week, I hope you did see last week's episode. If you didn't, that's kind of messed up. I brought out the Titanic piece that I had. This week's isn't really that scary, but the way I displayed it kind of scares me. Probably out of everything that I have, because we did take a tour, like we've said in the past, of the Zach Bangins Haunted Museum. Such a cheesy name, such a cliche name, but realistically, he should change it because that's probably the most hardcore shit I've ever done.
Yeah.
You know, I've done it a what, 2-3 times?
Yeah.
Twice? I don't know.
Twice.
And
us
the
twice.
second time, it was gnarly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 'cause we
it really,
paid for VIP like
it
Because
really,
y'all wanted the shirt.
And it's right
Bitch,
there.
you wanted the shirt, bitch.
And I told you I didn't want to go downstairs. You're like, we paid for it, so I don't give a damn. It's not. He said we don't have to go downstairs. We don't
Man,
want
but
to.
who knows, bro, if that's really where we got that fucking nasty vibe. You know?
I know.
The whole fucking place is nasty.
Or how they try to make us crawl through a door. I'm not getting on my knees for nobody.
When they told me that, I was just like,
You told me I paid an extra $60 for you to tell me to crawl.
first of all, you're
done.
not getting me on my hands and knees, honey.
And
no.
the people that did go through were like, "Who's in there? Who's
Yeah.
in there? You should have went." Huh?
Yeah, no.
And we asked them. They're like, I don't know. It was dark.
Yeah, fuck that. But
I got a flashlight on my phone.
so that place really,
Your
it
phone is
sounds like
off.
such a cliche name.
Not mine.
The Zach Bangins Haunted Museum. No.
It's
It
like
needs to be like the Zach Bangins house because it's
Haunted
fucking
house.
nuts, dude. It's just nuts. No way to really describe it unless you've done it, you know. And the crazy part is that thousands of people visit this place a year.
And
Mm.
it still doesn't feel like it's ran through in a way, you know? It feels like it's still fresh.
Right.
Like,
right.
I guess the spookiness in there, you know?
Right.
Doesn't feel like it's, I don't know.
So for the amount of people that run through there,
Well, dude, can you imagine? Sorry to cut you off, but like the energy that these people are, these things are feeding off of,
yeah.
dude. No wonder every time you leave, you feel like you're like,
And the
barely
thing
alive.
for me was that when I first went there, I was a skeptic as fuck.
You still
Yeah,
are.
I mean,
still
I
are.
still am anytime I do anything, guys, because you
Anthony will
can't.
have a ghost in his face, be like, boo. And he's still be like, it could have been the wind.
100%
Could have been the wind.
lighting under the door.
oh my god.
You know, even this last time that I went, I felt even worse, and I was still skeptical because I
Yeah.
was like, okay, there's obviously something going on, yada yada yada. If I felt to the point though where I was just like, I've never felt like that before, so I was like, yeah, I think this will be it for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I think,
anyways,
I think when we walked out that last time we went through, we kind of told each other like that, I'm never going back again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's true.
And we all just said, yep.
yeah.
And we drove
yeah.
in silence because we were
No,
just like,
I
Yeah.
remember we had to meet up a group of friends after that, and we're all kind of just like,
yeah, and we had to be social, and we're just like, I'm so drained.
yeah.
yeah, it was nuts. Dad, you should do it. It's a good experience. Anyway,
But
I
if you're
ended up.
like double thinking if you should take the tour, take the tour.
No, yeah. And the thing, guys, is everybody experiences something different. You know what I mean? I say I won't do it again, but I more than likely would. You know what I mean?
Well,
I would.
that's
I'm
good
not down.
because I just booked the flashlight tour for you.
I'm down. Let's do it.
I hope you put it in a different name because I'm not doing it.
So the way he had his stuff displayed to me, so
Go ahead. Sorry.
the way that he had this stuff displayed to me also, again, is very theatrical, right?
Ooh, yeah.
Behind
yeah.
glass, behind a lantern, behind this,
Salt
salt,
around it.
whatever. So it adds to the effect.
Right.
Overall, I don't care what anybody says. The Dybbuk box room,
Mm-hmm.
extra as fuck.
That room I didn't even feel that
Okay,
crazy in.
extra as fuck.
Nope, but Post
Talk
Malone did.
about the effect, right?
Because he touched it.
Now there's
Mine
rooms
almost
like the
crashed.
Kevorkian van, heavy. And there's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
a fucking. You're in the room of the van,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, that van was used to kill a lot
Ed
of people.
Gein's cauldron,
Oh, that one was the worst.
extra as fuck. You're in a barn, bro.
Yeah.
Shovels hanging up,
He
like
displays everything, definitely.
yes. So when I bought this
Well, that's the
book.
point.
It's a book that Zach Bangins wrote and he signed. I purchased it from the museum and brought it home. I displayed it in a way that would remind me of the museum forever.
Yeah.
Right. And now I kind of regret it because when I do look at this book, I'm just like, damn, like, fuck, it really does strike me of the museum.
It looks like your way of protecting yourself from the book.
Right. And that's kind of what I want to do. And and a fun fact, I have not opened this since it's
You
been
put
in
it
there
in
from
there,
when
yeah.
I bought it the first time I went to the museum. I have not opened this up. So here, this is how I have it displayed. I don't know if you could see the book in there or not.
Yeah, there you go. I can see it now.
For those of you guys
Turn it to the
listening,
back.
and here's one of the tickets they give you.
That's
It's
in
in
the first time?
like
Yeah.
a lantern.
It's like
Yep.
a lantern
Holder.
style holder thing, and it fit the book perfectly. And it has a little hinge here that once you put it in, you can seal the hinge. And that's exactly what I did. And
Now you're
it's
making me
been
panic because I just have mine chilling in the bookstore.
it's been in this encasement since I purchased it. You know what I mean?
It's been locked up since he got it.
And I just had the idea because of the way he displayed everything. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, this is so
Behind
cool.
glass.
The ghost that came back with you, like,
But
fuck,
for me,
you
I'm
got
just
me.
like, I haven't touched that book since I bought it.
Yeah.
And I probably will never do it because why?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's now in my head, I'm like, fuck that. It's the door shut. Even though it's
I'm
just a
safe.
fucking
What if you
door.
come
Yeah.
home one day and the door's open?
Oh,
Relax.
shit myself. Now that we're talking about it, right?
Right.
Now he's
But-
gonna pay attention to
The
it. for a
ghost that
couple
came home
weeks.
with you is fucking mad because you fucking put him in that box.
Yeah. He's
He's
stuck.
at the window like, let me out.
But yeah, I thought it was just a cool little piece that I have that I was able to display in a way that will remind me of the museum forever because of the way he displays his artifacts in the
Yeah,
museum.
yeah.
So
How many times have you guys gone through that? 2 or
probably
3?
2 or 3 times.
Was it 2 or 3?
Two.
Too. Me too.
I was gonna say because whatever the last time you guys came back, it was you guys were extra fucked up.
Yeah, that was
That
when
was
we
the
did the
second
VIP.
time. That was the same time.
That's when we went to
Yeah.
the basement.
The first time you was like, oh, it's cool. Yeah.
It was an experience
The
and a
first
half.
time we all went with our significant others, and Katie was like swearing at me that I touched her hair. I was like, I'm standing in front of you. Ashley's to the side of you. Ain't no one touching you.
Yeah.
And this was the guy was just like, oh, by the way, this is the room where girls get their hair pulled on.
Pulled.
Da, da, da. And it happened to Katie.
Yeah. For me, it was more of the feeling. I was always dizzy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was always dizzy, and there was a couple times I felt nauseous.
yeah.
And
Well,
I
that's-
kept looking at the floor like, motherfucker, dude.
That's
like you were
funny.
gonna faint.
yes.
Yes.
That's interesting you're saying that because I looked it up on the internet. And on
Google.
Reddit, there's a bunch of reviews of people that went to the museum, and 99% of them say they were dizzy,
Dizzy.
Okay.
nauseous.
And here's my thing. Here's my thing. It's too common and it happens too often for there not to be some type of
Sound wave or
effects.
something.
a sound wave or they're pushing
Vibration.
something through that building for you to feel that way. Because as
Energy.
soon as you step out, you do
But-
not feel it anymore.
How is it that the employees
Well,
can
if
do
you
it?
pay attention,
They don't. There's a bunch
the
of employees
employees
that
will
don't
leave
make
you
it.
in an exhibit and they'll step out.
Oh, that's right.
They'll come and pick you up and then they'll step out.
That's right.
Right? So they'll never
Well, yeah,
actually
at the end of the
stay
day,
with
it's
you the
still,
whole time.
Before anything happens, they're like,
And
okay,
you
I'm
can
gonna be
almost
right
hear something going through like a sound wave. I'm like, if you have a speaker on.
They load.
So there has to
They
be.
have like hidden speakers like at Horror Nights.
Yes. Okay. And then there are a couple rooms where they did admit that their floors are
on-
uneven.
yeah.
And they're on some
Yeah.
type of fucking mechanism.
The
Ed Gein is one
yeah.
of them.
That's the one where I always feel like, oh crap,
You see what I'm saying though? So who really knows
what's real?
what's real and what's the side effects of what's going on in there, you know?
Right.
So that's what I didn't like. But here's what I can tell you was real. No matter what, let's just say yes, it made us dizzy and sick.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, though, you still walked out of there feeling your energy drained.
yeah,
That's not going to drain your energy.
Well, if
You know
you're
what I
if you're
mean?
feeling dizzy or you're feeling like woozy, you could always lean your ass up against a wall.
But I'm
Right.
telling you, it was more of the sound that was going through there. So
So there was an actual sound that you could hear.
no,
Kind of like you can hear the Wi-Fi
yes,
vibe.
No,
Yes.
I cannot hear the Wi-Fi.
I can.
No way.
I swear to
Your
God.
ears must be screaming right now.
A
It's right behind you.
vibration. To me, I think it's
Yeah.
like a vibration.
You have
of,
to experience
like really
it.
Kind of like a
low.
certain frequency.
It's like a
hum
low.
type
Yes,
thing.
yes, a low.
But you can
low.
actually hear it.
No,
No
it's,
way.
it's
You
a
can
feeling.
feel it in your eardrums.
Like
I don't know how to
as soon as
explain
they
it.
seal the door, it just goes like, like lower than that.
Older people can't hear it though.
Yeah, you're old.
So that's my point. You don't think it's fishy that 90% of the people experience the same exact symptoms every time?
Well, I don't know. I don't say it's fishy, but at the end of the day, it's still an attraction.
Yes.
The 100%.
So
Well, they've investigated.
I mean, they
it
have scare
themselves.
actors in there.
It's an
Spoiler.
attraction. It's
Andy
an
has
attraction.
never
Got
even
all
walked through
kinds of
it.
shit.
Andy will never do it. He's a weenie.
Our parents didn't let him the first time because they're like, he's already crazy.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck that.
Yeah.
We were
I haven't
young
gone
when we
through
did it
there
the
either.
first time.
Yeah, we were dumb.
I tried to go
I was
one
like
time.
20.
You didn't even make it in.
I was sick at the door.
God, it was
That's
wiener.
just called what's
Wiener,
that one
wiener,
word I'm
pumpkin
looking for?
eater. That's not
Whatever.
what
I
it's
was sick
It's
at the
not
door.
appropriate for this podcast.
You're right.
No, but it's definitely an experience, bro.
Yeah.
100%. At the end of the day,
Why,
there
we're
are
getting
a lot of
monetized?
crazy exhibits to be able to see.
Yeah.
All bullshit out the door as far as you feeling dizzy or sick
trying-
or
right.
something grabbed my hair or something touched me in my ass.
I'm not trying to be weird, but if
Beside
you're
all
really
that.
into true crime, go there.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's a crazy
A
thing.
lot
to
of
see.
the serial killers that you've highlighted in your segment
Mm-hmm.
have artifacts. There.
Yeah.
A lot. So if you're like into that, you know, or if you're intrigued by it, go check it out.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Definitely. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
But
exactly.
yeah, so this is kind of my piece again that I carry and I have on display in my room. And again, I haven't made contact with it since it's been in here probably 8 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, so kind of crazy to think about it
8
now.
years.
Maybe
Yeah, this is
longer.
from the first time that we went. Andrew was still little.
Yeah, Andrew was even.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
So yeah, no way. I was
So-
like 19, 20.
During the tours,
Well,
are you
how's
allowed
that? If
to
I'm only
use?
21 right now.
Shut the hell up.
You wish, huh?
In the tours, are you allowed to use like the
No.
meters and stuff that they have?
No.
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 That's like a different tour.
Yeah.
You can take a tour like that.
But
it's
I
like
don't want
way
to.
expensive.
Yeah, I don't want to either.
You don't want to get some
Fuck no.
EVPs?
Nah, I just kind of respect what's there.
100% is haunted. Then there's no if ands. or
There's a
buts
doll you have
about
to
it,
say
you know?
hi and bye to. I think that's where I draw the line.
You know what? Oh no, he never had Annabelle there. That's wrong. He's
You did.
He did, but we weren't there for it.
We weren't there for it.
No,
But, he's,
but you
no,
did
she
have her
doesn't
there.
stay there.
No.
No,
But
no.
she's on a world tour right now.
Usually in the Warrens.
Shit. Fuck, don't even say
she's
her
in-
name, bro.
Yeah, for real, dude. She's yeah.
Now say it because I said it.
Nah, fuck
Ah,
you.
that's crazy.
Nah,
What
she's
an
driving home
asshole.
tonight. She's,
That's not even funny. I have the baby with me.
she sees it in the review like, what the fuck was that?
Oh my god.
No.
No. Too far,
God,
too far.
God, no, fuck that.
So now,
But yeah, just again, it's a crazy experience, guys, and would I do it again? Who knows?
No.
But
Unless
it was
you get
different.
some type of, artifact that I'm really interested in, then maybe.
I don't
So
think
that's
you
gonna
could convince
conclude,
me to go again.
My segment of the evening,
That was whack.
Wow. That's interesting.
right?
I always wonder why he put it in that thing right there. You know.
Because I wanted to be cool. Now I'm scared to take it out
And now it's like a safe thing for him.
It's a safety deposit box.
in my head.
And you're just a little weird.
Why am I
Yeah.
weird? The fuck?
Not in a bad way. Like, you're just very.
Extra.
Like, you're just. I don't know how to explain it. You're just.
Extra. You put your book on a bookshelf and he put his
Right.
in
No. Like, the way,
container.
like, you collect shit, Like, you're just a little different. Like, what? Like, you have a piece of coal from the Titanic. Like, what?
Because you
He's
don't
like a
understand.
historian,
Yeah, kind of.
except not really.
You're a hater, bro.
Yeah.
He wants a
I'm not
piece of
hating.
history.
I mean, you're cool. You're cool. You're a cool
Like
dude.
his favorite movie, y'all, is like National Treasure. Like
That's a
no lie.
dope movie.
It's
Angels
not
and
my
Demons.
favorite
The
The
movie.
Da
first
Vinci
one.
Code.
But it's
Oh, those
pretty
movies are
damn up
great.
there.
The Da Vinci Code.
I love those
Really
movies.
good movies too.
Who?
The Da Vinci Code.
I've
Good-
seen it.
it's a Good movie.
I haven't seen the part 2
What?
yet.
Okay, now that we're
Angels
talking
and
about
Demons?
movies, then let's go into it. Name your personal worst horror movie of all time.
Ooh.
Ain't nobody's gonna get offended.
Yes, they will.
Even if
Sorry
you
in
do get
advance
offended,
out
sorry,
there.
not sorry. That's
Sorry,
just my
It's a
not
opinion.
personal
Sorry.
opinion. Comment yours down below.
Worst? Let's see.
Give me your feedback. Worst horror film in your opinion that you've had to have seen it though.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna? What would
This
it be?
one's easy.
For you, Dad?
Yeah, it's one of Anthony's favorites.
Go, tell me.
Wow,
Route 666. Fucking stupid ass movie.
I love that
That movie is so
one.
stupid.
I used to watch it on Sci-Fi, bro.
That's why it sucked.
Channel 59.
That's why it was good.
Up
movie
next,
sucked.
Lake Placid 7.
Oh yeah, any movie like that with a number behind it is terrible.
Yeah.
Sharknado.
Yes,
Yeah,
not a
that
horror
one
movie,
was-
but
that
yeah.
one
I'm
was
not.
terrible.
You know what? I'm not even gonna. It had to have been in theaters at one point because
Okay, I can't do that one.
we can all easily be like, yeah, Sharknado.
Right.
Those were fucking.
That's not a horror
horrible,
movie,
You know what I
though.
mean? Mainstream horror that just missed. Anybody?
Well, if we're talking recent, obviously the Wolfman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not sure of all time.
I
You said
if,
in theater.
if we're talking recent. In my opinion, fuck. I don't have that much knowledge on me, so
Damn.
let me
Yeah.
see.
That was brought to light recently. Instagram DM. They'll know who they are.
Yeah, no shit.
Huh?
You'll read it after this.
I'll
show.
show you after.
Shout out though, shout out. We
Shout out
appreciate
to
all
you.
the
Thank you for
views, baby.
listening.
Wait. Someone's talking shit on me.
On all of you.
Oh, that's crazy. Who's it? Like, meet me outside. Figure her out. That's
On all of
crazy.
you, because y'all sucked at trivia last week.
No,
Did we
my
get
dad's
something
trivia
wrong?
was terrible.
No.
No. Y'all just
It's
don't
all
know
Was
for
nothing.
it
good
Jackie?
No.
Oh, I was about to
You
say,
don't
how
know.
could you?
Follower, viewer.
Oh, thanks for listening, dude. Homie, Ren. I was kidding.
Sorry, our trivia knowledge isn't that great. My dad just
Damn,
like
what did we get wrong?
All of them.
I didn't get it wrong. I was helping them.
You guys Anyways, what? Back to this topic.
Yeah. Anyways, worst horror movie we've seen in
Okay,
theater.
I'm
Oh,
not
I know. The Gallows.
It wasn't that bad.
The
The-
gallows.
The one
Okay.
with the hanging.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
You know what? I don't
said
get.
I want my
Oh,
money
I'm gonna
back.
get a lot of backlash for this.
Oh,
geez.
I
shit.
have another
Even
one that
at
was in theaters.
conventions that okay, it's not
Go say it. Just say it.
Ash versus Evil shit. What?
Yeah.
Ash
That's
versus
not
Evil
even
Dead.
a movie. That's like a.
That's gonna get you some
I
backlash.
can't agree with you on that.
You can't.
The worst horror
No.
movie of all time is
Okay, take it back, take it back.
easily as above, so,
below that one too.
Easily.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
People
was
liked it though.
fucking
People
awful.
liked that
I think-
movie, bro.
I think
Oh, hell
we say
no.
that because we got really sick in it, like all of us, and we
Evil
all
Dead.
had to leave.
That was
Take it back.
terrible.
I like that
I don't
movie.
know. I don't like it.
God, dude, it's hard for
Cabin
me
Fever.
To...
Cabin in the
Fever was
Woods.
pretty bad.
Cabin in the Woods is like whatever too.
Honestly, if I had to pick one, it would have to be like one of the Jason movies.
Jason X
Friday
for
the
sure.
13th,
But
like a
everyone
Jason
knows
You
that.
X.
know, to be honest, after the first two original ones, it just goes downhill from there. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that's what I'm saying though. Like
don't
they
know.
dragged him too far,
Yeah.
Kind of like Michael
Almost-
13.
almost
Psycho.
ruining the.
Just kidding, just kidding.
Oh, yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah, no, I'm joking.
Almost ruining the whole series
Franchise,
franchise.
yeah.
What?
Like when Halloween, like my dad's fucking around over here, but Halloween, I really feel like I fell in love with it
After the fact.
because of the fact they
Awful. So
redid them.
you didn't like the one
I
H2O?
I wasn't a big fan of
Halloween
Halloween,
H2O.
bro. I wasn't. I was not. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I was
I
not.
only like a few of the
Now,
movies.
out of all the original slashers, he scared me the most.
Michael?
More than Jason, more than Freddy. Yeah.
What? Freddy could get you when you're asleep.
Yeah,
bro.
but Michael scared
Michael
me.
never
dude.
made any sense to me. They like shot that guy 942 times and he was still coming at
Michael
you.
never
Yeah.
scared me because it was still a person.
Because he was not your
Sort of.
average
He was
force
like-
to deal with. You know what I mean?
But Freddy
super
looks like a
human.
straight burnt demon.
Yeah,
Like,
That's
yeah.
what
That's what
he
he
is.
is.
He
Right.
When after he looks scary.
Yeah.
He doesn't just have a mask on, and
Yeah.
he talks and talks shit to you and taunts you.
Freddy's my favorite horror character just because his personality is so awesome.
Yeah. He makes that character.
Jason and Michael don't have any lines.
Anyone could play Jason or Michael. No offense, guys.
Yeah,
As long as you're about
that's true.
6'2".
There's like 100 freaking Jasons, freaking another 100 Michaels. You know.
That's disrespectful, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's true.
I have some stuff signed by them.
Yeah.
But
The
anyways,
original Jason.
and the original Michael.
Yeah.
And Freddy Krueger,
And Freddy. I got all the icons, bro.
Roberto England.
Robert England.
I got all the I got
Robert
Linda
England
Blair right
with
here.
his normal face scares me.
What about you, Anthony? What's your worst?
Dude, I can't really say, man. Like
No,
I
you
said-
brought it up, so now you better say
Oh,
it.
okay, I told you already. I think like the deeper Friday the 13th films.
Yeah.
Jason X fucking almost killed me. You know what I mean? I mean, that was too much,
I haven't even
dude.
seen the new Halloween movie, like the one that just came out.
Yeah, me
Jamie
either.
Lee.
The most recent.
Well, you're talking about the last one.
Yeah.
So I didn't watch it because I fell in so much love with that franchise again that I didn't want to
Ruin it.
lose it.
Yeah.
Because I heard it was like that.
Yeah.
And I seriously, like, I have Michael Myers now right there next to Freddy.
Freddy.
Where you can see, actually, I spent a lot of money on these guys.
Okay.
Which is Freddy over there and Mike over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Let me
he's-
ask you this though. Go ahead.
Andy's vote was for Anaconda.
What?
I like that
Hater,
movie.
bro.
He's
You're a
too young.
hater,
You
bro.
gotta,
too young.
You gotta
With
see it in the
J-Lo?
theater.
You gotta watch it on VHS. That shit was scary, bro.
That was
See it in
you're
the
a
theater.
hater, bro. You're
Swore
a
that
hater.
snake was fucking real,
Yeah,
bro.
That's like saying Tremor sucked.
Yeah, it did.
The first one is great. The first one is great.
It needed more Kevin Bacon.
Nah, man, Tremors was awesome.
Okay, now let's switch the script. Let's flip the script. What's horror movies that didn't get enough credit? Mine is gonna
Trick or
be
Treat.
okay.
That one you didn't even watch it. Is it in theaters or just any of them?
Horror
did.
movies, just horror
In
movies.
Didn't
general.
get enough credit.
To me, I can't remember the name of it, but Suicide Forest.
Sinister.
That's not the name of the movie though.
The one with the white girl?
Yeah,
She's
she had a
twins.
twin sister.
Uh-huh.
and
Oh,
her
yeah.
sister went missing, so she went to go look for her sister. Sister survived that shit.
And she
ended
didn't.
up
Yeah,
dead.
yeah.
But I can't
That's
remember the
that
name.
one. Yeah, it's called like I know what you're talking
Great.
Oh.
I thought it was a great movie.
I know what movie is the worst movie of all time.
about. Okay, go.
Hit it.
You know what I'm about to say too. When you mentioned Forest for some reason. Inferno. Green Inferno. What was it called?
That's what it's called.
Green Inferno, worst movie of all time.
I've never seen
Never
it.
heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Yes, you have.
It's about cannibals.
No, it wasn't that one then. It wasn't that one.
Psych. Just kidding.
Oh, shit, what was it called?
What's the fucking?
What's the synopsis, bro?
Floating fucking people into the treehouse.
Oh my gosh!
Hereditary.
You know what's funny?
Yeah. I concur.
I could make a movie.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, that.
Tell me why I typed in Halloween movie recommendations and Hereditary's on here. They recommend.
Yeah, well, not me.
I recommend you don't watch
I
it.
recommend you don't watch that
But
shit at
the
all.
producers of that one, whoever makes it, they have that weird vibe of like producing weird movies like that. Hereditary, Midsummer, Wicker Man.
But okay, cool. You know what I mean? Maybe that's a genre. That's a genre, but I'm not into that genre. I'll tell you that much.
You know
That's-
what?
You said horror. Okay. Yeah.
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 Trick or Treat. Let me tell you why. Trick or Treat was such a great movie, and I don't even know if it had a release date in theater. And if it did, it
didn't.
wasn't long.
It was like for one day.
But the story, the story,
Storytelling.
the storytelling, the characters. I mean, everything was on point in that movie, bro. It really should have had a good run, dude. Honestly,
I haven't really sat down and watched the movie.
you got to. It's good.
It's like
Let's play a fast game between you two.
okay.
Okay, so I have a list of movies from the 90s.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
And these movies are top recommended
Okay.
for 90s films.
Okay.
Hit me.
So what's the game?
So,
Say
name-
yes or nay. Yay or nay?
No, you're going to name movies that you think are on this list from the 90s that are highly
Oh.
recommended
The 90s?
in
That's
the 90s.
specific.
Okay. Scream. Did
No.
it come out in the 90s?
No, early 2000s.
Damn.
I'm talking like 1960s, 74.
Fool, you said the 90s.
Okay.
The
Year-
1900s?
1900s, my
Oh.
bad.
Frankenstein.
Edit that out, guys.
19
Edit that out.
Dracula.
Ugh.
Creature from the Black
Psycho.
No.
Yep.
The Exorcist.
Nope.
Oh.
Halloween.
How the fuck can The Exorcist not be on there?
No.
So it's
What?
older.
Okay, that's a whack ass.
Friday the 13th. Leatherface.
Yep.
Leatherface is on there, but Mike.
The 1974 film.
Wow. That's like the
So
first
is it
one.
before? Is it in the 70s?
It's from the early. God dang it.
What's the end of the period?
They're from the 60s, 70s, the 90s. They're
No,
from
hell no,
all-
because it was
They're
all
all
that
over,
shit.
I
That's a fucked
They're
up.
all
little
over.
period.
Alien.
Fuck, fuck that person.
100% Alien.
First person to
Jaws.
get to 3. Go.
Jaws.
Nope.
Okay, hold on. I already
But I
said.
have one.
I have
You
one
have
too.
one,
I
you
said
have one.
Leatherface.
You said Psycho.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Silence of the Lambs.
Yep.
What?
That's a great film.
That is 10 out of 10.
Seven.
Came out in
I
91.
love that movie.
7.
Nope.
Y'all still
Dan,
didn't watch
you're
that
not
shit.
playing.
I am. Well, this is fucking whack anyway.
Hold on.
Think old film.
Nightmare
That
on Elm
is
Street.
old.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nope.
What?
Then throw that list in the trash, bro. How can,
Exorcist.
No.
I said that. She
how
said
can that
no.
not be on the list?
Let me give you a hint.
No.
Okay.
What did I say?
No.
Creature.
No.
I think that's too old. She says 60s.
I'm going to give you the
70s.
years.
Yeah.
1980 and 1999.
The Mummy.
80?
Final Destination.
No.
1999?
Was it a slasher?
No.
No. Fuck.
Neither of them. No.
Oh, that would have been a good one.
Yeah, why would that be on there? Scary as fuck.
More one psychological horror. And
I just said a
the other
psychological
one-
horror one. Oh, The Shining.
Yep.
Damn. How did I forget
Yes,
this?
you won, right?
No,
Duh.
that's 2.
That's 3.
3.
Fucking bitch.
What a stupid
And
fucking
then you
list.
said there's
though.
another one?
Yeah, there's another one on here.
And what's the year?
99.
99.
The Mummy.
No.
And what is that one psychological too or no?
Nope. But if I tell you, you're going to get it off the
No,
bat.
don't say it.
13 Ghosts.
Nope. I could read to you, kind of.
Okay.
As soon as I say found footage, you're going to get it.
Oh.
Blair Witch Project.
Yeah.
eh.
So that list is trash.
Dude, this is what the AI gave me, big dog.
That shit
Like,
is
fight with your
trash.
mom,
Damn.
not me.
Hey, fuck AI. She don't know what's up.
It said Psycho, the 1960 film, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974 film, The Shining, which is 1980, The Silence of the Lambs, 1991, and The Blair Witch Project, 1999.
I don't agree with the Blair Witch Project for sure. I think I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
And I don't know about what was the. That's probably the only one I wouldn't agree with.
Great game.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
I won.
The
You're
most
welcome.
underrated film franchise to date, I think, is Insidious.
No,
I don't think it's
they get a
underrated
lot
anymore.
of play, buddy.
But
Yeah.
it's underrated still.
Nah.
They move the needle to a different direction of horror.
It's not underrated anymore, though. But
think
I
it
don't think
is.
it's overrated either.
It's under
No.
Overrated.
it's
I think-
under
I
talked
think
about.
it's perfect.
The
No.
Scream franchise. Is
That's
overrated.
What
That's
they
not-
did, what they did, bro. What'd you say? The Scream franchise?
It's overrated.
That shit is.
It's overplayed. It's not
Overplayed.
overrated.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not overrated.
Oh, okay. Correct me then.
Going
bad, dog.
back to the Insidious though, dude, they know what they did.
Insidious.
You know, they
made
created a
history.
whole new avenue
Category.
of horror
Yes.
and rode that bitch for the last 15 years.
Yeah, and so did Patrick Wilson.
yeah, no
Because he
shit.
jumped.
And they did an amazing job with bringing in paranormal.
Yep.
With bringing in poltergeist,
Astral projection.
astral projection.
Like I said, it changed the direction of horror. in my
What was
opinion.
it?
The further
Possession. Bro, they did it all, and it was really well
Dude,
talked about.
I still get scared watching those movies.
Every
even though
time.
I know
Every
what's
time.
gonna happen.
And even with all that, I still think it's underrated because
Which-
they changed the direction of horror.
Yes.
They
New genre.
create-
New genre. Because you can't be like, oh, it was an exorcism film.
That's
No,
what I'm
it
saying.
wasn't.
Those movies are for
It
sure
was a
top 10.
poltergeist. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
You
Top
know?
10.
You have to put those up
franchises,
there.
It was
just in
demonic.
general.
It was, dude,
I'd
it
say
was
top
fucking
5.
everything.
It was everything, yeah.
Yeah. Now, Conjuring or Insidious?
Insidious.
I can't.
Insidious.
I enjoy Insidious.
Insidious is the most interesting thing that's ever come out in horror.
I think.
I'm going to go with Conjuring.
I
Hell
think
no.
they're
Why?
on two
I'm
different
going
sides of the
Why?
spectrum.
That's been done before. The
The
Conjuring.
you
Conjuring-
like Insidious
the
because of that
Conjuring-
weird ass shit. Astral projection shit.
Well, yeah, but that's changed the direction.
The
That's the
Conjuring
most
is more-
interesting thing that's
Yeah.
come out in horror.
The Conjuring's more possession, demonic.
The Conjuring is more
demons.
Exorcist.
practical, I feel.
You mean like it can happen more likely
Not
than
that it can happen, because I guess, there's people that really do believe they can astral project and all that weird shit, right? Mm-hmm. And then the Conjuring side of the universe is like you got a bunch of,
demons?
the basic shit,
Yeah.
demons and possession. And,
Basic nonchalant.
Yeah, basic. You know what I mean? So, but I still think they're both like fucking
They're both right there.
awesome.
Well, I just
For
think I agree
sure,
with you.
top
I'm
5.
not saying that The Conjuring's a bad franchise. It's a great franchise.
Okay, I think the
But
Insidious franchise makes me
changed.
more.
Think more.
Think
It's more of an on edge feeling, like
Anxiety.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is anxiety induced film. The
Yes.
Conjuring is more like straight to
Scared.
the point, spooky
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
You know, like,
Conjuring
boom
kind of
type
reminds
shit.
me of
type shit.
Amityville horror vibe.
The Conjuring gives me
Sort of.
haunted houses vibes. Like you're gonna go in and get
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah.
You know you're gonna get scared. You know there's gonna be pop ups. You know that.
You know somebody getting
Insidious.
possessed.
Is weird.
Insidious gives me more. Oh my god, what's going on? I have anxiety. Oh my
Insidious
god,
is
there
like,
might be
what
somewhere
the
that we don't
fuck
know.
just
The
happened?
scariest
Is that
film for Insidious that scared me the most was when
The very first one.
no, I don't know if it's the first one or the second one where the Black Bride goes
That's
into
the second one.
goes into the husband.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That whole one scared me when
Yeah,
he starts
that
losing
one-
his teeth.
Yeah.
and he's-
You know what I always
That one was
wondered?
darker.
yeah. That
I
one
always
scared
wondered
me.
though, did she stay with him for the
No.
duration?
Did you watch the last one?
No.
She got divorced.
What do you mean? The
The
ghost
demon came into him.
sent him to
Yes.
hell.
He was no longer himself
Right.
because now he was trapped in the further the movie ended.
Yes.
Cut to he ended up killing Elise. He ended up killing.
Just her.
Was it just her?
Yeah.
So the whole time that ghost was in him.
Yes.
But how come he didn't rot to death then if he was already rotting?
Because he jumped back into his body. Mm-hmm. They played him. They put him to sleep. And when that happens, the ghost comes
And
out.
Elise helped him on the other side.
Yes.
That's right.
yes.
I remember that.
Like I said, most interesting shit in horror.
Tell me why that was like the most saddest part of those movies is when he killed her.
Yeah.
Because she
Even
was
for
such a
horror
vital
movie,
role.
Yeah, even for a horror movie, I think that's why too. Like when that happened, we're like, no way.
I guess for horror, I really like how they connected you with the characters.
Yeah.
Like you really felt for these characters, right? Where, like in, for example, in Jason or I'm sorry, Friday the 13th,
Yeah.
who
Dead.
cares? Yeah. Oh shit, you sliced him in half.
Yeah.
With some party kid, right? But in these films, you really connect with Elise, Specs, his brother,
'Cause they're
you
the
know,
helpers.
Dalton, all these people, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you connected on a level where like, fuck, I hope he doesn't die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
mean, she's
what-
in every film still, even when she did.
Yeah, she's
They
in the
kill her off.
further.
like when Jason killed the homegirl, everybody was like, "Oh shit, what was her name?"
Holly Berry.
No, it's Holly Berry, dude.
Kelly
Rowland?
Yeah.
Her.
Kelly Rowland.
You remember the scene when she dies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like,
I was even like,
"Damn."
"Oh, fuck, for real."
Yeah.
But she could have made it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But you didn't feel that like, oh man, like
Yeah.
shit, you know. With these characters, you were like,
You're just like, don't
this
die.
Bitch just
And I
fucking
think-
died.
I
Yeah.
think that's where they did a great job, kind of making it like a mainstream type film,
100%.
where you're connecting with each character.
Yeah.
It
Even,
was-
You're invested.
even in the newer
You're
one, I didn't
invested.
want no one to die still, even though they're
Yeah.
older. I'm just like, oh, please,
Yeah.
don't
Don't
sacrifice
take them.
yourself.
It was one of those movies, bro, where you're so invested you did not want the character to die.
Yeah.
Any of them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know. So it was those movies will forever be those.
Top
That
tier.
girl.
Yeah.
It'll always be that.
And
bitch,
I hope,
you
and I
know?
hope, Lee Winnell, you know, helps himself out and brings out a better film than he did with,
Wolfman.
you know, yeah, because that was
No offense,
fucking
man.
gnarly,
No
but
offense, but I just, to me, I
If you're listening.
didn't.
That's funny.
I didn't
Bum,
like the concept. Like I understand what he was trying to do, but like Wolfman, you
can't look
could
at
have
listen.
did
You
it
can't
justice,
take
bro.
a classic and put your spin on it to a personal level.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, you can't. Any
It-
other film, go for it.
it kind of was
But you
more
can't.
like
I like you said,
disease
I
film than,
understand where he was coming from.
like a
Dementia, and
curse.
you know, this is kind of what I thought when I see people going through this. He did it on an artistic level
yes,
instead of what it should have been.
yes, a
If it-
curse.
Right.
You churn at when the moon.
The full moon.
you know,
and
yeah.
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 He should have just did that. It would have been great. I know it would have been great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are we still doing underrated movies real quick?
Sure.
I love Underworld. I love those. But I like
I don't think that's underrated. I think that's
Van
been given-
Helsing was underrated.
Van Helsing is great. Like those movies, I love those. I think Frankenstein looked great in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the only one where he looked good.
The League.
You know, the League of Their Own. or
Extraordinary
something like that.
Gentlemen.
Oh yeah, that one's
The
good
League
too.
of Their Own is a softball.
Yeah, that's a
movie.
softball. That's a baseball,
baseball
movie.
movie. I should
yeah.
Um,
Is
The
that
League
the
of
one with Sean
Extraordinary-
O'Connor?
Sean Connery.
Oh yeah. He says, "Take the shot."
yeah,
Take
and it's
the
the
shot.
one with he's a vampire in both of the movies.
Yeah.
Oh my god! If you're watching on YouTube, I'm so sorry. This is yogurt for my son's hand. That is so embarrassing.
Underrated though. Like I said, Trick or Treat for sure be one. Do you have one?
Yeah, but you're gonna be mad.
All right, let me hear it.
Shit.
Let's hear it. That's
Twilight.
No, it's not horror.
That's not horror. That's horrible.
Ah! Well,
That
say
was a
what you
good
want.
What is it?
The Nightmare on Elm Street, the like 2014 one.
Underrated?
It's people hate on it so hard because it's not Robert Englund.
Look, it's good.
That's why.
and
It's
I
good.
really enjoy that one.
The fact that you even watched it.
It's good. It's good.
Disrespect.
It's good.
It's good. It's just not him.
It's just not him,
Freddie.
Avi,
Okay.
but
He
it's
looks
good.
like
It's an
an
enjoyable
alien.
film.
I know why you like it.
And Emmett from Twilight is in
Is
that
in
one,
it, yeah, but
actually.
he
Oh,
dies
wow.
like right in the beginning.
Let me see if
bro.
you're a true movie buff.
Not me, that's for sure.
Elise from the
Insidious?
other universe
Insidious?
first premiered in what movie?
She was a teacher in the Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes.
Yep.
Ah,
Good
I
job.
beat you.
Good job.
But
I win.
no, I could see why people like that. You know, Nightmare on Elm Street film. It was a lot darker,
Yeah.
more sinister.
Yeah.
You know, whereas with Robert Englund voicing the original character, it was still dark and sinister, but he put more of a
It was kind of like a comedy at the same time as
Sinister's another
spooky.
underrated one.
Oh my
Oh,
god, I
Sinister's
love
very
Sinister,
underrated.
dude.
That's a good
that
one.
shit will
I
have you
don't
at the
hear-
edge of your seat.
Yeah, I don't hear enough people talking about Sinister, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
like,
that's
people
so
will
true.
be like, "What is that?" I'm like, "What do you
That's
mean?"
one of those movies where we'll make a shirt about it and be like, "What is that?"
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Valak
Drop
or
it.
what?
That's a good ass shirt too, bro.
And I have one
Damn.
still.
Nobody bought it.
Nobody, bro. I was like,
Literally.
you know what that is?
You know, but also because people were too scared of it. They were just like, "That's
I
They
think
probably
it's a
close their eyes.
niche
yeah,
too. Like, yeah, that's kind of hardcore. Horror fan, like you're
Yeah.
gonna know who that is.
yeah."
But
Do you remember
Yeah.
when they first revealed the name Valak?
yeah, I was like, oh,
Bro, when they
don't
revealed
say
the
it.
name, I was just like, oh shit. Like,
And the blocks
hey,
and shit,
because I was
though,
like,
Yeah.
or she was leaving clues.
Dude,
Oh,
the hairs
shit.
were standing up in the back of my neck. What do you
Uh-huh.
mean?
dude,
Yeah.
you know the pressure was on when they were
That's
gonna.
another character though. Like the face of the actual person is that face. of
Yeah.
her.
Yes, there won't
I've
be
seen
another
her in
one. That's
person.
for sure.
and
Yeah,
she's
she's
scary.
scary, bro.
She's scary
When I
looking.
came out the restroom stall and saw her, I was like,
Oh, shit.
You know,
Yeah, she looks scary.
Yeah, she
great
does.
She
actor,
does.
great actor.
Yes, yes.
I forget her name, her real name.
I don't know, Bonnie maybe or something like that.
Something like
was it?
that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
On the Nightmare on Elm Street films, out of all, I don't even know how many there are.
4?
No.
It's like 4.
One,
How many-
2, 3,
how many-
4.
Other than Robert Englund himself, who else wore the striped sweater?
Oh, I know this.
The name
It
of
was
the
it.
actor?
Is it Norman Bates?
Wait, you're talking about in the movie?
In the franchise, in
Oh.
the movie films, the only person who ever wore his green and striped sweater is himself, but there was one other person who wore it.
It
It
was.
wasn't
It
Johnny
was the
Depp, was
second
it?
one. It was the second movie where he's trying to take over that guy's body.
Nope.
Really?
Is it a mainstream actor?
Nope.
Talking about the guy that played it in the last one?
I'm not saying it's a main actor. No one ever wore his sweater but himself.
Oh.
But there was one of the movies where someone else had his sweater on. Who
Got
was
me,
it?
bro.
Obviously, it was him possessing the person, but who was it? It wasn't like a main actor in the film, but this is it was a girl, okay? But what? You guys don't know?
Oh, she was the hall monitor.
Yeah.
Oh, with what's her
She was.
name?
It was the first movie.
Dragging that
dragging
body.
the
Yes.
body.
That's right.
And
wow,
the glove.
you suck, dog.
That's right.
You suck,
That's
big
right.
dog.
But-
Yep, good job.
Thanks.
That scene was scary too.
Yeah.
though.
Where she's like,
Uh-huh, that shit was like,
That's
oh
exactly
shit.
when you're just like
Yeah.
I have
not
that,
a main character.
I have that card in
Really?
the
Oh,
yeah.
wow,
yeah.
you didn't get it.
I didn't
No,
get it.
yeah.
But I have that card.
That's funny.
What a movie buff.
Sorry.
Losers.
Anyway,
Good question.
Thank you.
we can go forever on movies, guys.
Yeah. It's pretty bad. I could go
Should we
forever.
wrap it?
Yeah, but one more thing.
What's up?
Why is orange and black the Halloween colors?
Is there a specific
Because the
reason?
There's a
pumpkins for
specific
sure.
reason. No. Well, kind of.
Pumpkins are orange,
Kind of.
and the black of the night sky.
Kind of.
Oh fuck! I won.
You're close. Okay, orange and black are Halloween colors because orange is associated with harvest and autumn,
I was gonna say
and
that.
black is associated with darkness and death.
Wow.
That's why those are Halloween colors.
It's because of the candy companies, guys. If you know where that's from,
That part.
comment down below.
Guess what the world heaviest pumpkin weight is? Whoever gets the closest wins $5.
50 pounds.
No.
No, think big.
1,500
500
pounds.
Close.
2,000.
You're closer. Okay. Anyone else? Last lock in your guesses. Go.
2250.
I'm gonna say
2250.
1750.
1900.
Dad's closest. It's a 23.
Damn.
Wow, I was looking 50 pounds. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Damn, that's big.
2300.
Damn.
Hey, real quick too. Does
lot of pie.
anybody like the vintage Halloween look
Yes,
Me.
love it. Love
over like all the other stuff?
Yes.
it. Yeah.
I kind of get torn sometimes,
yeah.
but low key, I'm starting to like it more and more, and it's irritating me.
I've been
Like the
getting
orange
I've been
stuff.
getting this
That orangey,
Like the Halloween
yeah.
Yeah.
shirt link in our bio.
Damn, way to plug, way,
way
to
to
plug.
plug.
Hopefully we'll ship it to you. Just kidding. Inside joke.
Anyways, I've been getting this girl on TikTok. I actually sent it to Ashley, and she's just like 90s vintage Halloween, and she pulls out a book of like Macy's, and it's their vintage Halloween
Yeah.
stuff. I'm like,
Like,
damn, that
oh,
was
yeah,
sick.
Macy's
My
is
mom,
my
I'll
jam.
never. I wish I still had this book, dude. My mom used to read us a Halloween book, and this book was so fucking old
Beat
and
up.
frail. You know what I mean? I don't know what happened to the book, but
Trash.
it was such a vintage
We moved
book.
so many times. Who knows?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah,
Dude,
but
vintage Halloween and vintage
Horror Nights, I'm
Christmas.
telling you, they're doing a vintage classic Halloween look.
Yeah, vintage Halloween and vintage Christmas is top tier over the newer stuff. at
Well,
least in
Halloween is the second
my
highest
eyes.
grossing commercial holiday in the United States, with Christmas obviously being the
And
first.
that's
Right.
why I kind of got into the business a long time ago.
That's why.
Yeah. I really never loved it.
Yeah, obviously.
Though you know the fear of Halloween's called. I don't even want to butcher it. The H might be silent. Samhainophobia.
All right.
So if you're scared of Halloween, you're weird.
Boo.
Just kidding. A pumpkin's gonna eat you or
Anyways,
what?
let's wrap this shit up, guys. We're boring our our
Damn, viewers.
whoever's listening.
Happy Monday.
Apolog-
Drive safe.
Apologize for not having a killer's corner again.
Sorry. We had a
Sorry.
Killer's Corner last week.
Did we?
Yeah.
Well, this is another one we didn't.
We'll get better.
Sorry, we
We'll
were
always
just
have to have a
jibber
killer's
jabbering
corner.
about stuff, guys.
We had different segments this week.
We'll see.
Check out all our stuff, guys, on Instagram. Keep up with all the latest and greatest updates. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, listening. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.